Alright, we should be back. Believe it or not, it wasn't Comcast that time, it was Streamlabs. I paused as soon as I saw it. So anyway, all we established after the end of the cutscene is C4 is locked. I'll check out C3 in a second. I just want to do the other little spots that are available to me first. Here's the elevator we came out of. Here's a restroom. Can unlock the stairs back down. No reason to go there right now, though. This hallway is locked. C2 is open. So now I'll hit C3 and save. L2 is locked. L3 is locked. Oh, hi. We can get into L3 here, which I intend to do. Slow down, look around. Can unlock it from this side. Now we're in the observation room. Pack use schedule. It's blank, that's alright. Her drawings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes. So that's an N in position 9. Gives us this so far. Not gonna be using that elevator anytime soon. This door is locked. Storage is locked. Nurse's station is keypad locked. The code has been reset to what we agreed on during yesterday's meeting in the doctor's lounge. Like I said, I don't want anyone writing it down on little pieces of paper for me to find, and be responsible people. Staff memo. A staff memo mentioning a recent code change. Ever since Streamlabs rolled out Streamlabs Ultra and want you to pay money for it, I sometimes feel like the original program intentionally sabotages me. Can't get into L2 from this side either. Restroom's locked. Laundry room's open. There's a glimpse. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. It's one of the combination clues from the original game. There's the director's office. Couple of things first. Unlock that way back. And here's the shower. Oh, James, come on now. Howdy! So from the shower room, we can get into L2. Yakety Sax begins to play. That was, in fact, pretty yakety sax, if you ask me. Still, all good now. Unlock this one from this side. That's all set. So now we'll check C1. Patient interview transcript. Annotation. The following interview was conducted with somebody in response to incident number 071. I remember lying in water, empty, and then I felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out, had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool? James marks on his map. Back down at the pool. Something there. No. It actually means that you have access to a lot of items and endings that you do not have access to on your first playthrough. And that's about all it means. You don't keep anything between games. Alright, now we'll look at the director's office. American Association of Blood something. Certification of accreditation. Safe. Certification of attendance. This certifies that Jordan Austin. Hey! We got a name. Didn't think we'd ever actually get a name. And this says Nathan something. Well, no. Nolan something PhD. Alright. Brookhaven Hospital. Treatment evaluation card. Patient file number 1. Patient number 130. Designation 295.3. Room number S3. Moved to L1. Initial symptoms. Intense and unrelenting anxiety. Current diagnosis. Symptoms have intensified into full-blown paranoia. Visual hallucinations. Recommendations. Increased medication. Can't be left alone. Move to L1 for closer monitoring. A medical document found in the office of Brookhaven Hospital's director. A transcript of an interview with a patient found in room C1. Alright, so, L1. Patient file number 2, patient number 90, designation 298.0, room number D1. Initial symptoms, sensory delusions. Current diagnosis, insomnia, refuses food, water, delusions persist. Recommendations, forced feeding and hydration, bathing required to be carried out in the treatment room, sleep medication, constant surveillance. A medical document found in the office of Brookhaven Hospital's director. So, need to get to D1, check that out. Patient file number 3, patient number 50, designation 301.3, patient room number C1, so we've already been there, and that's where we got referred to the pool. Initial symptoms, sudden outbursts of aggression, visual and auditory hallucinations. Current diagnosis. Now, these 3 are struck through. Current therapy is considered effective, unprovoked outbursts declined, social interactions improved. What did I miss? Recommendations, continue with the current therapy. And then struck through, water has a calming effect. It used to. So then on his desk, we also have this. And then in here, locked door, and a save point, which I'll go ahead and use. Get good, scrub. Alright, so we can get into the restroom from this side. So let's just unlock this door. M5. Is open. M4 is locked. L1 is locked from this side. Not getting into M3 either. M2 is locked. M1 is open. This is where the chained box was in the original, and you can just see a little bit of the original clue, too. Can't really make out the words, but... There's L1. Here's the men's locker room. From this side, L1 is locked. We can unlock this door from this side, though. Stay down. Now here's the women's locker room. Get a job at Brookhaven and you will never have to work a day in your life. Patients' well-being is in your hands. Bent needle. Found stuck into a teddy bear. A medical document found in the office of Brookhaven Hospital's director. Ye old shotgun. Along with the Hippocratic Oath, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. A pump-action shotgun with a wide blast radius. The magazine holds 6 shells. Not very handy, but powerful. Jack. Some National Nurses Week. There's a flyer for Lakeside Amusement Park, too. Where you at? Alright, well, the nurse's lounge is open. This is my boomstick. I love the Evil Dead movies. L1 room key. The tag says L1, seems to open one of the patient rooms. They troll you so hard with the empty medicine cabinets sometimes. Alright. Treatment room is locked. Before we go unlocking any doors, let's see what was already open vis-a-vis this staircase. Can't get out to the first floor, but you can see where we are. Let's try the upper floor. Angry bird chasing a bunny. Looks like Laura's been here.
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid, I just want to talk.
Restricted area. Staff only beyond this point. New save point, which I'll go ahead and use. Alright, so up here, hydrotherapy room on the right. Can't get in. Here's D3 with company inside. Stairs to the rooftop, but it's locked. Hydrotherapy sounds like a nice way of saying waterboarding. That's enhanced interrogation techniques. Hydrotherapy is real. A lot of patients do find water genuinely soothing for one reason or another. And that's D1, but we can't see into it. We're in D2. Observation notes, patient number 90. Day 1. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished, shallow breathing, avoids eye contact, agitated in presence of staff, frantic at the notion of touch. Yeah, exactly. Day 2. Patient refuses solid food. Nasogastric forced feeding required. Oh, that's horrible. That means they go through your nose to get to your esophagus and down to your stomach and force feed you. Serotonin antagonists administered to reduce nausea and vomiting. Day 3. Patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare the treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment, oxygen deficiency, self-injury suspected, could not confirm. Day 4. Something is very wrong. That is cut off. So that, in addition to where we saw Laura, now we've got a pointer to the treatment room as well. Locked. Right, left, right. Other than that, we don't know the combo. That's for D1 itself. Exam room 4 is locked. But we can get into exam room 5 by the window. First floor inner ward key. A key to Brookhaven Hospital's inner ward on the first floor. Now exam room 4 is open, either way. And here's the X-ray room. Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete, as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. X-ray memo. A small memo found attached to an X-ray image. Radiograph of a pelvis. An X-ray image of a fractured pelvis. can go ahead and do a partial solve on this puzzle. Skull trauma from childhood. Fully recovered the remains of something. Can't quite make the rest out. Four. Alright, but as the file said, we're missing one, so we'll have to come back when we find it. Alright, now let's start using some of those keys. Start with room L1 here on the second floor. Attention employees. Can't really read anything else. New way in medicine. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. Seems to have calmed her down a bit. She even smiled at me, I think. Alright, so we're still in L1, but we're on the other side of the barricade now. We're in this unmarked room. We can get into the utility room. That was definitely a mannequin. In we go. James doing James things as James does. So with that, we're in an unmarked room on the first floor. And through the crawl space, we can get into medical records. Why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him? Let me out, 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 let me out. Scribbled note. A note found in the medical records room. Can't get to the exit. This typewriter, and even next to it you can see broken in half the purple bull key from the original. Way in the back corner, in what looks to be a little shelter somebody made for themselves, we find the marked bracelet. Found in the medical records, there are some markings all over it. Finally tracked that mannequin down. And here we are. Oh, hi. She just blocked me! She blocked the chainsaw twice! How the hell did that happen? I did not know that was possible. Whew! Alright, way to surprise me. Alright, exam room 1 is open now. That's the monster closet they popped out of. So we can poke around in here. And we get another photo. At least she was there. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stains. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 12. 12 stains. That would be an A. In position 18. That's not right. No, it is 11. I counted right the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stains. Which gives us a W in position 18. Which gives us this so far. Alright. Since we're here, it's as good a time as any to use our inner ward key and check this place out. Alright, so the shower room leading to the pool is locked. We can unlock this door now. And we can go into the doctor's lounge. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family. His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications, paired with individual sessions with the psychologist and art therapy, alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Keypad combination note. So it's either 7456 or 6547. Two possibilities. From here, the locker room is open. We can unlock this main door from this side. This is the day room. Trying to remember, that one is open. This is the busted elevator. The pharmacy is locked. Aha. Anger in control. Fear. Araxium. Think about your future. But from here, we can squeeze through into the pharmacy. Something in the drain. Unlock it from this side. Another incident with 50. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic, screaming. Had the orderlies hold him down. Barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room for now, sedated. So many fucking emails. I hate Black Friday. I just hate it. I have my whole life. My whole adult life, anyway. Alright, so the drain is on the map now. And we can get out into the garden. A lot of activity out here. Be alert. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Look alive, there's a mannequin too. There it is. Alright. We're gonna get ganked as soon as we go into the gazebo, too. Be ready. Alright. Now in here, among other goodies, we also find a small chest. The lid won't open without the right key. Oh yeah, a note with a new keypad combination found in the doctor's lounge. So the rusted key from Pete's Bolorama opens this. White Claudia. This will make it all right for a special time, a special place. Alright, so from here, in addition to that, we get access to the greenhouse. And from the greenhouse, we can hop the window into the pool. Pool has not been maintained for some time, it would seem. We don't have the correct key for this yet. Now we can get into the shower. Quit wasting time! It's right there! Holy cow, James. Cheesy! I'm saying, that was another one of those times my chainsaw passed through something just because. Now we're in the shower room. We got restrooms over here. And in the restroom, we have a medical tube. A long, thick piece of medical tubing. Combine it with the bent needle. Medical tube with bent needle attached. The bent needle is attached to the medical tube in a hook-like manner. Please do not leave any personal belongings. Alright. That opens it from this side. And with that, we're able to fish out the maintenance key. Doesn't look like something that could open a door. The text on it says pool. Why there's a human ear keychain attached to it? Silent Hill, that's why. Let's take that back to the pool. This valve is for use on grid. That drains it. Something's awake out here. Could hear it. And in here we get the blood-stained bracelet. Found hidden in the swimming pool. Dried blood covers most of the numbers. Alright, that's 2 out of 3 bracelets for the hand in the director's office. We've still got to find that last radiograph to solve the X-ray puzzle and open up D1. Now we can open up the staircase from this side. Get us back up there when we're ready. Check these restrooms. That one's locked. So we got the pantry on our right. Priorities. Deal with her first. Alright. Mold remover. A spray bottle of mold remover found in the kitchen. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Now here's the kitchen. Five meals for celiac disease, 7 lactose intolerant, running low on potatoes and rice. Patient broke a whole cart of dinner plates, need to stock up. Monday, breakfast, oatmeal with fruit. Lunch, baked beans, sausage, eggs, side of salad. Dinner, pork cutlets, potatoes, grilled vegetables. None of that sounds too bad. Well, hello. Alright, we found our way to the cafeteria. Meal times. Breakfast 8 a.m., lunch 12 p.m., dinner 6:30 p.m. Guests are allowed to use the cantina in the visiting hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Guests pay $3 for breakfast, $5 for lunch, and $10 for dinner. Alrighty. Come on, Jimbo. Pick it up. There you go. And unlock this door. Loops back to the lobby. Let's check these other rooms. Storage is locked. Restroom's open. I believe it was a monster closet. That unmarked room is locked. So then all that's left, the only access we've gained that we haven't used yet is the keypad to the nurse's station. So let's go there. Oh, monster closet! Alright, so she gave us access to this storage room. Now from the combination node, it was one of these two. That's the one, 7456. And we're in the nurse's station. Very good. And from the nurse's station, we can get into the treatment room. Oh, Lord. There's the missing radiograph. Moldy radiograph. They feed me garbage and rotting meat crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke and I gag and I vomit till my throat is sore. An aching, throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I can still taste it. So this is the patient's point of view of the forced feeding. They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches, it peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time. And the rot, it comes with him, it goes within, it becomes me. Treatment room note. A note found in the treatment room on the second floor. An X-ray image found inside a filthy bathtub, almost entirely covered in mold. Cleaned up radiograph. An X-ray image found inside a filthy bathtub, cleaned up with mold remover. Alright, so with that, we can open the door from this side and head back to the X-ray room. Oh. All right, 4:37:12. James does us the solid of writing it down. And so, right 4, left 37, right 12. And we're finally in D1. Filthy bracelet. Found in a patient room on the 3rd floor, covered in some kind of grease. Alright. Now we have all 3 bracelets. Can head back to the director's office and solve the hand puzzle. Alright, so you can kind of eyeball it. It's pretty clear from the hand itself. The filthy one goes on the bottom and the bloodstained one goes on the top, so by process of elimination, the marked one goes in the middle. Now we just need to orient them properly. So, pay attention to the numbers as well as the director's storage room key. It was 924571. Seems to open the private storage room in the director's office. James writes that down as well. Thank you, sir. Now we get to the director's storage room. Some fairly crazy notes about all 3 patients. Safe button. A button found next to the director's office looks forcefully pried from its place. And we get the bookshelf mini puzzle. Pretty straightforward, this one. Once you have it correct, it doesn't let you move it anymore. So now we have the number cipher. And we can go and sort out what 924571 is. So I'm just kind of staring at it to remember. It's the circle with the most stuff inside it. I'll just describe it that way. That's 9. The one that looks like a letter H is 2. The normal male symbol is 4. The circle with a single dot is 5. The standard female symbol with the added curved line on top is 7. And the number 1 is the circle with the 2 lines inside. James does do us the favor of writing down the cipher. Alright, Trevi, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. So now we can... No, reset it. We can install the missing button. And we do need it, because that's the number 9. So you can't shortcut this puzzle. You have to find all 3 bracelets, no matter what. There's 9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1. Rooftop key. And a safe note. Their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. And there's bound to be some pain involved. There always is. Safe note. A note found inside a safe in the director's office. A simple key with rooftop written on the tag. Well, that tells us where we need to go. I just want to make sure I've really checked everything and looked everywhere. I'm pretty sure I have. But I haven't, now it's possible it's in the Otherworld Hospital. I don't know. But I haven't found the second clue for the stillness ending yet. You know, it could be on the roof. It could be in the other hospital. But I just want to check out room C5. In case it's in here, but it looks like it's not. I've got my saves. I can come back here if I need to. I'll even make one extra. Just before I cross the point of no return. So if I end up not finding it, I can reload and come back to the normal hospital and look for it. But for now, let's go to the rooftop. Few things to get up here. Over here we've got shotgun shells. That's where Pyramid Head threw James in the original game. Here we're at the very top of an elevator shaft. Page from a diary. May 9th, rain. Stared out the window all day. Peaceful here, nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. May 10th, still raining. Talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. May 11th, rain again. The meds made me feel sick today. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, then who am I anyway? May 12th, rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. It may be selfish, but it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. May 13th. The doctor came in today. He said that I'll be released soon, that it's time to go home. I should be happy, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I feel like something's about to happen. Like the last gasp of air before the plunge. But deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. Indeed it is. Hold on. Found on the rooftop of Brookhaven Hospital. Oh, hi! Alright, so we are on the other side of that door where we saw Laura. So, let's go. Destroying the wolf, again, menacing two bunnies. Here's the hydrotherapy room. Oh, we can still access the rest of the hospital from here. I thought that was the point of no return, but I guess it's not. Fair enough. Not like it matters. Okay, so we've got isolation rooms, I-1 through I-6. I-1 through I-7, actually. Padded walls and everything. That was another combination clue in the original. Turn, turn, turn the numbers.
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying! Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
what is it?
Letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
The flesh lip is an awesome, disgusting monster. Represents Mary being... It represents the way Mary verbally abused James when she was confined to her hospital bed.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
It's the magic word.
Whew, excuse me.
That's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Get out of here, you brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Got it. Gonna take a real quick restroom break while we transition to the other hospital.
James.
James.
Alright, there we go. Now, I think James does not get a heal there, so pop one more health drink. Now, looking at his jacket, we're at full health. Alright, so we're in a little sectioned off corner of the garden. And get into the day room. Patient number 3141, designation 298.9, room number, initial symptoms, hyperfocus, current diagnosis, they can be fixed, recommendations, stop at nothing. No turning back now. A medical document found in Brookhaven Hospital. Look around in here. Oh yeah, that's the garden spot we came from. And so we're out on the first floor. Can't get into the locker room. Go ahead and save here. Alright, so pharmacy's locked. Only place to go is this elevator. Basement button's missing, so second floor's our only choice. Take that, fart face. I just saw that. I like that. Given that we literally just saved, I might leave that for now. We got three options. East, south, and west. Yeah, I did already check that that was locked. I'll go west first. This is the only one you actually have to do on New Game Plus, because the combos are always the same, but I don't know where that second stillness memo is, and I'm trying to be thorough anyway, so we'll explore all three. Nurse's station, treatment room, storage. Keep on moving. I was trying not to have to deal with both at once, but what can you do? Alright, so here's the nurse's lounge. Don't put your hand in that toilet, James. Don't do it. women's locker room is locked. There is a crawl space out of the restroom. Let's make sure everything's still fully loaded. That stays locked. Downstairs is not an option. So we'll go up. Go directly into the X-ray room. The procedure. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony, and the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead, and the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. A note found in the X-ray room. Look at the X-rays again. We see chains both on and in the body, which is unnerving, to put it mildly. Instrument of force for breaking through. Surgical chair. So the chain is still leading this way. You can see it. Into D1 it actually appears, which is locked. D2 is also locked. You have to let their acid dissipate. It actually does hurt you if you try to step through it, even after they're dead. Hello. You two. Oh yeah, run away. That'll work. Alright. Can't get into the hydrotherapy room. But here's D3. We cannot return to the rooftop. We can break through the wall into D2. And then unlock the regular door. In D1, well, this is new. A ladder down. All the way down to the ground floor. I saw a mannequin hide. Still priorities. Okay. Here's the pantry. You. Alright. Have a gander at the restrooms. Locked. No access. Come in this way, though. Where the nurse was, we get more shotgun ammo. Pretty worth coming in here for all the ammo and the syringe. And then we can unlock the restroom from this side. Keep rolling. Let's see if we can... Can't get into that storage. Can't get into that restroom. Alright. Now let's have a proper look at the kitchen. Mostly this. Potatoes rotten, rice rotten, bread rotten, meat rotten. Patient broke a whole cart of dinner plates. We will name the price. Monday. All will be served what they deserve. And then this one, meal times. You're only waiting to be fed. Wait till you're fed what's obscured. Bring your loved ones to the feast. Alright, so have a gander around the cafeteria. Who, where, what? Somebody. Can't get to the lobby. Oh, come on! It really annoys me when he... Like, he attacks, but he steps away from the enemy so it doesn't connect. And I end up taking a hit. Oh, well. It's not like I'm low on supplies. I, like, immediately got my health drink back. Well, not unless you add fermentation. You would need yeast to turn it into vodka. Again! Twice in a goddamn row. I gotta figure out what's happening. Either way, that's medical records. From here we can sneak through into this unmarked room, where we find the key of bliss for touching the mind. Otherwise you really would just have rotten potatoes. They wouldn't even get you intoxicated. Alright, so... Key of bliss in hand, head back to the surgical chair. And we get the lapis eye key. A key decorated with lapis lazuli. It was hidden inside the medical dummy. And with that, we can head all the way back to the chained box. Someone opened this door. But who? Doesn't matter. And that actually seals off the area where we got the key. We can't backtrack. Alright, we'll go east next. So L2, L3, C5, all inaccessible. No C4, no C3, no elevator, yes restroom. So let's have a peek in here. Nothing for it here, but to go down this hallway. Here's C2. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Alright. We can get into C2. C1 is different, but you actually can still see the red eye that was there in the normal hospital, which I find interesting. Can't get into the shower. Director's office is locked. We're in the laundry room. Well, that was engineered almost perfectly to force me to take a hit. The way it played out anyway with the lying figure. C'est la vie. There's the shower room. From here, we can get into L2. The entire purpose of which, in turn, is to get into L3 using this card. What? Unreal. Still, that worked out okay. Alright, so let's search L2. Patient's note. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. Director's office key. A key opening the director's office found in the observation room. A note found on the second floor of Brookhaven Hospital. From here, we can actually get through into C5, where there's a new photo. No one knows. I'm guessing 2, the shadows on the knob, in position 2. The knob shadows, I think that's actually right. So with that, we have this so far. So, key in hand, we will go to the director's office. Aha! This is it. Okay, good. I didn't miss it. The cardiectomy procedure has proven successful. The results are all around sufficient. The patient is faring as intended. Time will tell if this is enough. So, just write that down too, so we have it. So this is a left 3, right 1 that we've found so far. The third and final stillness ending note is somewhere in the hotel. Okay, good. It is in the other hospital. I didn't miss anything after all. Manic scribble. There will be no pain anymore. No pain, 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 no pain. Short yet haunting. Alright, up the ladder we go. This is I-7. This is actually where we fought the Fleshlip in the normal hospital. Didn't really get a break to look at our map, but... No, you have to use the golden apple to get through the apartments. You can't keep it that long. Nurse's note. I found 50 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointed for the treatment. How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. So close. It will happen. Has to. A note found in the ECT room of Brookhaven Hospital. Alright. The restroom's locked. We can get into I-6. And through there into I-5. Although the main door is locked. And through there into I-4, even though its main door is locked. And from I-4, there's a squeeze through out to the hallway, but I'm going to go take the normal path. That big room, whatever it is locked. Let's focus. hell? Did you guys see that? All I pushed was attack, and he literally, like, for whatever freaking reason, he juked past her before he took his swing, just so he could take a hit to the back of the dome from the pipe. Now see, that was the block. I've seen that a few times. Anyway, here's where we could have come through I-4. So that's I-1, I-2, I-3 all linked together into one big room. We can go through the hallway as well. The I-2 door is actually open. It's the only one that is. Could have hopped the window. Hydrotherapy room is locked. The rest of the wing is locked. I don't know, I've never encountered it until this playthrough. It might be, they might have patched it in to make the chainsaw a little less OP. Because it has updated. We got patch 1.06 between the last stream and this one. Now we can turn the generator on. And crawl through into the restroom. The director's note. I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. Somehow it seems to have been written in pain. Alright, now it's on. We get the code 9659. There, James writes it down. So with the code in hand, we can return to the chained box. That's this one. Now that whole wing is inaccessible as well. We're down to just the one path. Let's have a gander. Can only get into the restroom. That's fine. That only happens in the Nightmare world, but in the other worlds done levels, but I still think it's really cool, I agree. Oh, heard the gasp. Okay, here we are in L1. Two exits. I'm going to ignore the window and go this way. Start out here. Open the shortcut back through the restroom. So This is M5 and M4. We can get into both of them. Here's M3. We can get into it too. Really, whichever way we like. And M1. We can get into all of them. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, hi. Well, come on if you're coming. Now that was some nonsense. It's alright, though. Alright, so... Can't do anything with it. The number is 2. So we gotta look at the clock. Let's have a look at this. Calendar page. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. So this is telling us how to sort out the last combination. Man alive, the fucking email spam today is killing me. Not literally. So, 1. That number is just given to us. So many pills they fed me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When a loud hour comes. 2. I tremble every time the light falls. Watch it go dark. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we should be able to deduce that the code is 1622. On our way out, this is where the Lady of the Door was in the original. No, it's where one of the rings was in the original. The hands on the wall. You can still see the hands painted on there, although they aren't part of anything anymore. Alright, so last code 1622. And no, there's nothing inside. And if you're really plugged into the symbolism of the game, and you think about reality, of course there's nothing inside. There's no answer hidden behind all the walls and obfuscation. No secret that makes everything okay. Now we can get to the basement. And we've got another puzzle to solve. -1 elevator button. An elevator button with -1 written on it. Oh yeah, calendar page. A page torn from a calendar. So she's locked. This is locked. We need the 2 rings. She is an angel no one knows. Only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel. Alright, so... and finally, plug this in and go to the basement. What a great idea.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams. Or you fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague?
This is the memorial we looked at earlier.
2, 67, 3, 85.
Question 1 is 2.
Know the answer?
67.
Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery.
This one you can actually just look at your original map and get it that way.
Bachman Road. 2, Munson Street. 3, Wiltsey Road.
It's 3, Wiltsey Road.
I sure as hell hope so.
So far we got 2 and 3.
Final question. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Lokay. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1.
That's from the newspaper article you can read back in Woodside Apartments. So the correct answers are 2, 3, 1, and that's maintained across playthroughs. It doesn't change. It's Miriam.
Miriam. Heather. 3. Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong. Well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health. Bye-bye.
What the hell was that?
That is an excellent question, Lone Wonder. That we never find out. Some mischievous spirit of the town, no doubt. Alright, we're in the basement. Can't get into the maintenance room. Stairs are inaccessible. I hear the damn bug. I don't see it, but I hear it. There it is. Alright. So, we got this unmarked room. And in here is the kitchen disposal room. Oh, that nasty. A lot of goodies in here, though. Ultimately, what we need to do is take this path into the maintenance room. Then we can squeeze through back into the generator room. Still running. Can't get to the pump room. Can't get into the boiler room. We can, however, get into laundry storage. Hiya. And from there into the laundry room itself. Wait that out a minute. From here into the storage room. Now some of this is weirdly unchanged, like the rugs in the corner still look normal, if perhaps a little dustier. Can still see the fuel tank in back, even if we can't do anything with it. The expansion plans have been removed from the wall, but you can still see the stain where they would be, which I find interesting. Not sure what we're supposed to surmise from that, but they made the choice, so there's something to it. From here, we go this direction. Can't get through here, but we can squeeze into the boiler rooms. From there, we're effectively railroaded into the pump room, which we can get to from here. And we find the copper ring.
James.
Mary! Oh. Maria, I thought... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me. So what about Laura? You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? Well, we have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Alright. A ring made of copper engraved with a spider ornament.
Come on, let's go look for her.
Alright, so we can't get into the tech room. Can't use this elevator. But now we can use the good old-fashioned staircase. Get back to the first floor. That's as far as she goes. Then we can go through exam room 2. Into exam room 3. And from here, out to this hallway,
What the hell is that?
where it inexplicably begins raining.
Stroll in the rain.
Maria. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can't get into any of the S patient rooms. We can get into the pool. Cannot get out to the greenhouse. But here we find another photo. They mustn't know. I count 3 stains. Position 13. Oh, come on. Get it back out. Position 13 should be an E for the 3 stains, the 3rd letter. So that means so far we have this. Here's the shower room. Nothing in here this time. Same with the restroom. Can't get back out there. Can't go this way, but we can get through into the doctor's lounge. Which is
Is that what I think it is?
different.
Having trouble there?
Yeah. You think you could give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine.
Oh, God.
What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
Lead ring.
So, where to now?
A ring made of lead engraved with a terrified face.
those rings belong.
So here we can get through into the locker room, where we find a dissociated notice. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery, as my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. It seems to have been written for the hospital staff, but its contents are confusing. We can unlock that, pop right back to here. Now let's stop by the pharmacy, which is open now. Entirely for the singular purpose of letting us give our trivia answers. So remember, 2 was 67, 3 was Wiltsey Road, and 1 was Miriam Locane, which are the correct answers. Gives you 2 boxes of shells and 2 syringes. If you get it wrong, you eat like a lying figure style acid spray to the face and take some damage. It's not a big deal. Gonna call the elevator back from the basement. Back to the second floor. Where, based on the poem, we can put the copper ring on top and the lead ring on the bottom.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
Ominous note. It is done. Sick no more. Statement or wishful thinking? Down we go.
Run!
Yikes level is large.
There! An elevator! Come on, hurry!
That they are. Arrivederci, Maria. And so we end up in this elevator again. Pretty railroaded as to where we can go. Although exam room 1 is open. Can't head back to the inner ward. Interestingly, you can see into the restroom, although you can't get to it. I only just noticed that, actually. No security office. Front door is locked. Just a flesh wound. I've had worse. Can't get into medical records. Can't get into the cafeteria. Nothing to see in reception. And here's the reception office. Where things have changed a bit. And we get this. The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven like him to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher, or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us, his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind. But to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him, must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? And we get the hospital entrance key. And there goes Laura. A key opening the main entrance door to Brookhaven Hospital. Ooh. We got our other world maps for East and West South Vale. Let's save on our way out. I still remember, even in the original game, how suddenly terrifying it was to leave the hospital and realize that you were still in the other world. It's a pretty incredible, oh, fuck, moment. I think there's one more bug somewhere. There it is. There we go. I was not pleased when he went for the bug instead of the nurse. Those were not good tactics, James. Just putting it out there. Alright, so we cannot go north on Carroll Street. We are being routed south. So be it. That's where Laura went anyway. So that's aight. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Almost got me. Mannequin. Come on. Have a look through the... The only place there might be a pickup that I haven't looked at yet is the hospital benches on the other side. Ah, can't even get to them. Alright, good enough. Time to follow Laura this way. We can't go further south on Carroll either, so... East toward Heaven's Night through this alley it is. Only option, really. This is open now. Where you at? I heard it. I noticed James looking at it, but where is it? There it is. God damn, that is annoying. So is that. Alright. Alright, so we're not getting back. We're not going north this way. Back toward Moonlight Grove or the Reverie Theater. We're back in front of Heaven's Night. It's right here. We cannot go back inside. we go. Alright. Point of no return after you cross through there. All good. Where even are we? Unmarked next door to Heaven's Night. Fair enough. There's Laura.
Laura, please, wait!
Alright. I guess this is close to where we originally entered Heaven's Night. Yeah, up here, this door. This is the door Maria unlocked. And actually, look, you can still see a butterfly on it. How interesting. Now we're getting somewhere we did not go during the normal game. Well, when we were in the normal town, I mean. Chainsaw to the dome. Chainsaw to the dome. Chainsaw to the dome. Good, that was my intent. Make it catchy. Alright, so we're on Rendell Street. We cannot go west. Chainsaw overkill. I don't like that they took away the stomp when you have the chainsaw equipped. I particularly wish he would still stomp the bugs, but what can you do, I suppose. Chainsaw to the dome! Yours too. Oh, come on! I think I will step backwards when you press attack, because that is a sensible thing to do. We never got to see a not horrible version of the Lakeside Diner. But here's the horrible version. Mannequin over here. Onward. Chainsaw to the dome! What the hell? Not only did that hit connect, it was technically one of, like, the stealth overhead swings from behind, and it acted like she blocked it. I think the last patch broke something. Come on. Because there's just not a world where a successful back attack with the chainsaw shouldn't kill a nurse. Ah, well. Alright. Can't get north on Munson Street. The soundtrack here is so good. Just makes you uncomfortable. And it doesn't stop. Alright. Let's have our intro to the Mandarins. Of all of the changes and expansions Bloober made for the remake, I think everything that they did with the expanded role for the Mandarins are some of the best changes. Especially when you actually start running into them face to face in the hotel.
Where did she go?
Alright, we've made it to Eastern South Vale. Note on a map, he who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. Alright. With that, guys, I think I am going to call it a stream. That's about enough for me for today. I'm probably going to be back tomorrow or Sunday, or maybe even both, because Sharon's working at the coffee shop, and we are still, for the moment, until next Saturday, a one-car family. So I will be stuck at home by myself, which is essentially how streaming happens. But watch the Discord. I will let you know my final plans there. Till then, I appreciate you guys showing up. We're getting close to these final two endings, final two achievements. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.